Start a podcast, Joshua.
About what?
I don't know.
About how much you vape.
Vapecast.
My golf game's gone to overtime, by the way, so I'm gonna. I'll be with you in a minute. So, talk amongst yourselves.
So, Joshua, what's your plans for your new podcast?
Not about vaping.
What's it going to be about? Nothing.
The thought process is unreal.
I was just staring off into space, waiting for an idea, but nothing.
Do a podcast about
could-
nothing.
Oh, this guy's taking so long to take his shot. I'm sorry, everyone. It's Chrissy's fault. It might be a woman, actually.
Can hear the ticking.
I have
Oh
to
my
force
God.
Craig into doing one with me, and we'll just fucking do.
Oh, that's a good shot, in fairness to
Rocket
Chrissy.
League
That's
shit.
hard to beat that. Oh, fuck, I'm going to lose.
Joshua, you can't force people to do things with you. There's laws against that.
Sexual, yeah.
Wait, what?
It was like, I'll force
Sexual
Craig into doing it
reasons,
with
yeah.
me.
All right, see.
What if Craig says no, Joshua? Will you then back off?
Well, yeah.
Good.
Oh, that went wrong. Oh. Okay.
You done?
We're good.
Hello and welcome to episode 170 of That King Thing, the gaming podcast where I just lost on a shitty golf game for the first time, and as a consequence, I forgot to fill up my water before we started recording, so this is going to end in me being dehydrated.
I didn't even know you were recording until music started.
Yeah. I'm your host and the eldest king sibling, Thomas, and I am joined by middle king sibling who's starting his own podcast, Joshua.
On time.
I love how he's making a big deal about being on time once in 170 episodes. And littlest king sibling who's late, James.
As always. Hi.
You weren't that late, to be fair.
No.
We actually started before the deadline of starting time, which is good.
Which never happens, just for all you listeners. out
No,
there.
Yeah, this never happens. This is the first time this is ever
It's
happened.
always like, right, we'll start at 7, and then at 9 o'clock, we're like, okay, are we good to go?
Yeah, usually. 99.9% of the time, which basically all but 2 episodes,
Yeah.
is Joshua's fault.
I love that Joshua gets the blame for it. It's great.
Well, generally speaking, it's usually Joshua's fault.
No comment.
And I'm sure Joshua would openly admit that
There are
himself.
always really funny
comment.
reasons as well. Like, why are we late? I'm moving my computer to other side at rooms.
Yeah,
Why?
that was a good one. Just cause.
They're always really good.
It's easy for some, isn't it, James, with your laptop?
Yeah.
You just get up and fucking walk over there.
To be fair, though, it is on a...
James has moved to a different part of the country for a podcast and was still on time.
Admittedly, I did miss 2
I was in a
weeks.
different country for a podcast and was still on time.
Joshua moves his computer 3 hours late. Rocks up at Midlet News like, hi.
Hasn't that happened once recently?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Fun times. What's everyone played this week?
Well, I haven't done anything much. This is really oddball way of doing it, but I haven't done much any different to usual. I've played my usual, like Elder Scrolls Online, Legends, all that kind of stuff. I have recently gone back to playing a little bit of Realm Royale, though.
Why?
I picked that back up. In short, because Microsoft is shit, and I can't play 2 games that I want to play. So I want to play Rainbow Six Siege, and I also want to play PUBG. But because I installed Windows Insider Preview, much like what happened with my Xbox one time, I can't play certain games because of the Insider Preview breaking them.
Wonderful.
So it doesn't work properly, and it's something to do with preview files not working with certain like anti-cheat systems in games, and I now can't get off that preview build without wiping my entire computer. Ooh. Which is very, very similar to something that happened with my console one time. So yeah, that's why I played Realm Royale.
Legitimate reason.
Yeah. It's all right. It's not changed much since the last time me and you played it, James. You know, once they added guns.
Oh, yeah. Like normal stuff.
Yeah, it went a little bit more, but the crafting's still a thing, and you've got like the skill builds and stuff now that you didn't have before. If you remember when they changed it, they changed it so that you like earned skills and then like made your own like little build, so that you had particular abilities that suited your play style and stuff. So that's all still a thing. Not that much has changed.
Nice.
So
I'd happily get back into playing it. I just want a control for my laptop, and then I'll be all right.
You want a control to play a shooter?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I prefer controls. I've never really PC game though, ever. So like I'm more natural with a control.
Yeah, but you used to play shooters on PC with a mouse, so I'm surprised that
I used to miss a lot.
Like you miss with a controller, so I don't know what your point is there.
Yeah, but not as often.
If you say so. So yeah, that's it really. The only thing any different to the usual hammering my way through Elder Scrolls Online has been Realm Royale. That is the main and pretty much only thing, I think.
Same really. I've not really played much new. I'm almost done with Saints Row, and I've got Saints Row 2 now as well. So I'm gonna.
You're going through them one by one.
Yeah, I said it the other week when you decided not to show up for the first 15 minutes.
All right.
Last week, I think. Look at that. He didn't show up and he didn't even listen back to see how amazingly we edited him in to make it sound like he was here.
I actually did. I just forgot that.
Yeah, you just conveniently forgot everything that we said.
We don't listen to when you talk about a game that's not FIFA or RuneScape because they're like
but
the only fucking game.
You should listen when I don't talk about a game that's not FIFA or RuneScape because it's something different, isn't it? When I talk about FIFA and RuneScape, that's when you should not listen.
He has a point.
Yeah, my point.
Go on then,
I hate to say this, but he has a point.
Tell us about something new.
I've nearly finished the first Saints Row. I have played them all before, like many moons ago, but I just fancied playing something chilled that I can just whack on and play. That's not FIFA. But yeah, I'm nearly on to the second one. But I'm not going to go through all the weird ones, like I said the other week.
What do you mean the weird ones? What? Hang on a minute, I missed something.
Well, they start fucking having aliens invade and stuff, and it's like, why? Because all like sci-fi and messed up, and your president, like, no, I just want to be street gangs.
I remember you saying that. I just want to be in a street gang.
Street gangs do me, but it's got presidency now. I'm alright, thanks.
I kind of wish I had the cricket soundbite now because I was referring back to that last week. Sadly, I do not have it loaded into the soundbar for the episode. So
that fit in really well, though, didn't it? Proud of that.
Yeah, it was good.
Joshua, what you been doing?
Not much really. Usual Rocket Leagues.
Oh, we're brilliant.
More Dr. Mario.
All three of us.
They're adding a new world soon, apparently, and there's currently a special event going off on it. So they've got onto that pretty quick on Dr. Mario World. Which is only a phone game, so no one cares. But you've all got phones, right?
Well, yeah.
Good.
I only care if it's golf or Elder Scrolls Legends.
I've been playing some Hearthstone as well, the Blizzard equivalent.
That's close to being Elder Scrolls Legends.
It is close. It's not the same, though, is it?
No, it's not as good.
And more Shadow
Doesn't
of
give
War.
me my Tamriel fix. I must always feel like I'm in Tamriel, whether it's playing card games or computer games or anything. I insist that all my staff at work call me quest giver.
Why? Because you give them tasks.
Yeah.
Why aren't you playing Blades?
But that would be quite funny, actually.
Why aren't you playing Blades? Because you could add that into your little world of Tamriel.
Because that doesn't fit into my little world of Tamriel.
What about when it comes out on
Switch? It will when it's on Switch.
Yeah.
It will when it's on Switch.
I can't wait for Switch Blades.
I can't play games like that on my phone. I can't play anything more advanced than hitting a golf ball into a hole or cards. Anything past that on a phone defeats the purpose for me, because like mobile games to me should be very simple and pass time while you're pooping or waiting for someone to join a Zencaster recording and so on.
Or
the pooping one's my thing.
On the bus is mine.
Yeah, bus I guess is one time, but
you don't poop on a bus.
You never know.
Some people do.
Sometimes
there was once a story, if you remember, on was it Don't Lose Your Headlines about someone pooping on a bus?
It was me.
Was it you?
It was a story I had written in.
That was it, about you pooping on a bus and it rolling up and down the bus or something.
Yeah.
See, so you first had no. People do poop on buses. Miss you guys. Come back.
I miss writing them my stories. They were like my agony aunt.
But your story never made any sense.
That was the point.
You didn't.
I got my own little section. Jamestown smashed
You got a section of, well, this will fill 10 minutes.
Sometimes even longer.
I wish you could fill 10 minutes on this podcast. And over a whole, 3 minutes of James just going, yeah, it's pretty much most episodes.
The other 35 minutes of my content tends to get cut out because it's very vulgar.
To be fair, I don't really cut anything you say.
You just mute it.
I don't do that either. It generally stays. It's only when you say something utterly ridiculous under your breath that nobody can hear anyway. But, you'll just go, suck it, dick. For no reason. So it gets muted. Because it's over the top of somebody else trying to say something that's actually relevant.
Yeah, but...
Ezio's here. I don't know if anyone heard that, but he's here.
No. Oh, I can now.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I can hear you talking to humans! Why are you talking to other human beings and not giving me attention?
Ezio doesn't sound very Italian.
Yeah, that's the extent of my Italian.
What, full English?
Yeah.
I'll have a full English, please.
I'd like one too.
So, he's gone away now. Now I've told him that he can be part of the podcast, he's gone away.
Nice.
I suppose we should just move on at this point, because it's become one of those episodes already, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The news. James's was better.
Self-judged. I like it. This news isn't really news, but I wanted to bring it up just for comedy's sake. No, I don't know. It's not really comedy. It's almost depressing. Fallout 76. Anyone remember that?
That's the comedy aspect.
Oh wait, it gets better than that. It's better than that. So yeah, Fallout 76 got a little more broken than usual this week.
How on earth have they managed that?
Can it get more broke?
A patch went to fix things, actually broke more things than it fixed.
Nice.
And the very small and hardcore player base that still remains for that game have done one of two things. They've either just finally thrown in the towel and rage quit via Reddit rants, or they've literally begged Bethesda to set up a public test server so that they can like play the game in PTS before it goes out into the main game and like help them find bugs, which is a horrible thing to see people doing. It's like, we're one of 10 people that still love this game. Please give us a beta server so we can help you fix it. It's like, oh wow, it's dire for them right now. I think
bad.
The problem is, this is Bethesda we're talking about, trying to make a multiplayer online game. Bethesda games are very well known for having many bugs that either modders or nobody fixes. They either stay there for life or modders fix them through mods and you get a fix that way. And I don't think that combination of developer and online game would ever work together.
No.
I feel stupid for having the optimism that we did before Fallout 76 came out, I think.
It was hyped up quite a lot, and it's just terrible.
Yeah, but it had so much potential, but then Bethesda'd it. Like, I say this sat here with hundreds, maybe even of like thousands of hours logged in a Bethesda Elder Scrolls online game, but the key difference is ZeniMax that do most of the work for that in terms of the maintenance and keeping it online and stuff like that. So it's not Bethesda, and I think that's key. And even Elder Scrolls Online, it has one of my favorite, like, you know, when like bugs exist but they're funny and they stay around. Yeah. It has one of my favorites because when people mount up onto like a horse or whatever it is that they've chosen to use for the mount, there's this bug where I don't even know what triggers it because it is pretty random, but you sometimes see people with whatever their mount is running along and they're sprinting on top of it. And it's just like a graphical bug that's never, ever been fixed. And I think it's just something weird that, like, if you're sprinting at the time you press the button to mount, you sometimes bug out and end up sprinting on the top.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Someone
else can't reach the fucking fire alarm.
Well, they managed to reach it with smoke. This is staying in. So anyway, as I was saying, it's just this funny bug where there's like sprinting on top of mounts.
On top of a horse.
Oh, here we go. He's giving.
We'll put it in bin and start again.
Mid-cheese.
Oh no, he's definitely staying now. I'm just scrapping. I'm deleting what I said over the top of that, just so we can hear it.
Oh, I left.
Oh.
Jesus.
Could that be a soundbite?
Yeah.
Oh,
please.
Just good. Oh.
No, the whole thing. Sorry
Put
about
it in
that.
and start again.
Someone decided to set the toast on fire, ain't grow.
You know what?
Cheese on toast.
No. This is... How can you burn cheese on toast?
I don't know. I didn't go downstairs to find out, but it's happened.
Sorry I'm late. I was putting out fires.
See, that would have been a legit excuse to be late. Like, I'm sorry, my house nearly burnt down. And then we'd have asked how, and it'd have gone, somebody burned cheese on toast. I can't say anything. There was a time recently where, this is getting really off the rails, but I put a pizza in the oven fairly recently, and I have an electric oven. And I then fell asleep, and I woke up to a tiny black solid disc in my oven and a very, very hot house.
I'm not going to lie, my oven set on fire yesterday.
Wow.
Like, this is all really...
Basically, all the kings are fire prone.
I'm not.
Really,
I'm
like,
fucking not. I've got a timer
right
on mine, and when the timer goes off, it turns the oven off. So if I do fall asleep, the food doesn't keep cooking anymore.
That's quite cool, that.
It's very good.
Cool. That's clever.
If you go in and push the button, it'll turn it back on because you're saying, "I'm here now. I'm guarding the food. I'm not going to let it set on fire."
I'm guarding the food. Or you could just be realistic and set the timer to a time when the food would be ready, so you don't have to go do that at all.
Well, that's what I mean. Put the timer on for 20 minutes. If chips are cooked, then I go in and take them out. If they're not cooked, I just push button and it turns back on. Put it on for another 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay. So now we know everyone's cooking habits and what they have and haven't nearly set on fire. I might as well just move on from Fallout 76 because I've lost where I was talking about weird mount bugs
just
that
put it in
exist in Elder
again,
Scrolls Online. No, it's fine. We'll just move on. It's fine. Oh. I was trying to make the noise, but that failed miserably, didn't it? That was. There it is. Oh dear me! Marvel Avengers got a gameplay leak via the San Diego Comic-Con this week. It's some guy or girl, I guess, who is basically sat in a giant presentation room having gameplay footage played to them, and they've very clearly got their phone on record and just like holding it in their lap or something, because the angle of the video is horrendous. Half of the time you can only see half the screen, and then eventually they pretty much they more or less get caught by the like anti-recording, anti-leak team, and just like suddenly turn it off. So but it looks pretty cool. I don't know if either of you have seen it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it looks all right. The angle's not great, like you say, but it looks okay.
It's a bit weird how they're trying to treat the game in the same way they treat the movies, where they keep everything hush-hush. And they've shown off a little bit to clearly the public, and it's got leaked, and that's probably what they want. It's just weird.
Is it what they want, though?
Yeah, most likely, because people are talking about it now.
Yeah, but people would have been talking about it anyway, wouldn't they? Everyone was a bit unsure about the little bits that we'd seen so far, but now people have started to see a bit more. I think they're a bit more interested in it. And then there's the fact that they've said as well that they're going to show the actual proper gameplay trailers after Gamescom next month, which it's the end of August somewhere. I can't remember the exact dates, but basically means by this time next month they'll have officially put that stuff out there anyway for everyone to see.
Yeah.
So I think they were just trying to do it in stages, but yeah. It got a release date as well, actually, as part of that, of May 15th for next year. So it's not too far away, really, is it, when you think about it? The only thing that still gets me about it is the way that it's kind of like budget Iron Man and budget Thor.
Yeah. It doesn't feel right them not being the same voices.
I think
weird.
This is the problem with it, isn't it? Like, it looks a really good game, but the problem we've got is you've got a game that is essentially based off like a 10-year movie franchise now for them.
Yeah.
So everyone's got used to like Chris Evans being the face that is Captain America and Downey Jr. being the face that is Iron Man, and like you get used to that character, don't you? And it's kind of just breaking the immersion, I guess, a little bit of this new game because you can't quite see it as real's maybe the wrong word, but like you can't see it as authentic because it's not got them.
Yeah.
And I understand why they've not got them, because they're fucking ridiculously expensive to license those actors to use their likenesses for those games. But I think given time, it'll be all right. Because to be fair, Marvel Spider-Man was fine.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have a problem with that, despite it not being like in line with who was cast as Spider-Man. Yeah. Over the Marvel franchise history, so...
Yeah, but Spider-Man's one of them characters that's constantly changing actors, so you can sort of get around that.
Yeah.
I guess. Remember when it was Tobey Maguire?
Yeah.
LOL!
Yeah. The one thing I always associate to Tobey Maguire, I don't know if you two remember this, the scene in Tropic Thunder, the promo films that they do. With Robert Downey Jr. and he's a priest.
Satan's Alley.
And it's
yeah,
that's it. Oh, if anyone out there is listening and wants to know what it is, just maybe not Google Satan.
Just message Craig Mitchell. He knows a hell of a lot about that film.
It's amazing. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
I'll leave it at
do
that.
it. Google it. Google it. But yeah, the footage is still out there as well. It's not difficult to get. You just literally Google like Marvel Avengers gameplay, and the leaked footage comes up on like YouTube and Reddit and all sorts of stuff. So it's not been taken down all that quickly, which I guess means they're probably not that bothered that people are seeing it.
Probably because they've seen the angle and been like,
this is nothing to worry about. It doesn't show anything except a guy's lap. So, but yeah, it looks good anyway. It definitely looks good. And the thing that's nice about it is it looks like all the characters have kind of got unique combat elements and unique movement elements, so that there's advantage to playing as each one, whether it's when you're playing together, each person's got their own strengths and weaknesses, so you're forced to work as a team, or whether it's that you may be playing solo and you can switch between them. I guess we'll know more about that at some point. But
it'd be a bit unfair
interesting to see.
Like Hulk and Black Widow or something, and Hulk's just killing everything, and Black Widow's just stood there like unable to get to shit because Hulk smashed it all to pieces.
Hulk smash.
Exactly.
That'd be quite funny, actually, if Hulk just smashed everything up and like somebody else who's just stood there like, dude, what are you fucking doing?
There's no point in me being here.
Can't cross the bridge, you've smashed it up.
You prick.
And Hulk's just like, Hulk smash. I see this as a win. Sorry, that's a Endgame reference. So if you've not seen Endgame, you'll not know what I'm quoting.
or memes.
Or memes of it, I guess. There's plenty of memes of it.
This is a total win.
Yeah. Moving on from that, the Witcher Netflix trailer arrived, and
looks awesome.
It looks fucking amazing.
They've done a lot to make it look good and like it's supposed to.
It looks very good. I've never seen such a hench Geralt.
Yeah, I'm going to say
until now. There's a scene in that trailer where he's like got no shirt on, and it's all intentional to make him look ripped as fuck. But it's like, wow, I've never seen Geralt look that ripped. So, but the thing is, it looks like it's going to do a very good job of telling the story of the books, I guess, really, because it's officially it's based on the books rather than the games, isn't it? So
it's the story of those three actually coming together, apparently. So it's not the game story at all, because they obviously already know each other.
It's effectively how Geralt and Yennefer come to know each other, and then how Ciri gets involved in that, I guess, isn't it? That's what appears to be the story. So I hope it goes really well, because it looks awesome. So I hope that it does as well as I want it to, so that we get more and more and more and more. But yeah, I haven't seen really anything negative about it so far from the trailers, which is always good. But maybe this is what we need now. We just need people to turn video games into Netflix TV shows and stuff, and that, or Amazon Prime TV shows, whatever. No preference on service. I'll watch them all, but just turn them into these, and then we can watch them instead, and just fuck off playing games that are broken and got full of bugs.
Fuck you, Fallout 76.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, Compulsion Games, and we happy few.
It'd be funny as fuck if...
Oh god, he's bringing that one back.
It'd be funny as fuck if on the TV show, Geralt whistles to try and get his horse to come to him, and it appears miles away and stuck behind a fence that he can't get past. Just because that's what happens in game a lot, and we actually get bugs in the TV show as well. Just the horse getting stuck on shit and can't walk through a tree or around a bush.
I'd love to be able to walk through a tree.
I've played a bit of Witcher in the past week or two as well. So
I think you mentioned that
I
earlier.
forgot about it.
Instead of talking about
I forgot
fires.
about it until now.
The fire was after,
I
but
watched the
still.
trailers and thought, fuck yeah, I'll play some Witcher. So I played some Witcher.
Fair enough.
End of story. Got pissed
Next
off
subject.
Yep, next topic. GTA Online has casinos. Fuck the
Oh
loot
my
boxes.
God.
They're just going all
Yeah.
out casino.
Like
Yeah.
fucking gambling in games. Let's put a casino in there, guys.
I'd
Well,
be tempted to get back into
why
it.
not?
But it seems quite cool.
Do you know what? It does look really
It does,
cool.
yeah.
So, for those who don't know and haven't really played GTA Online for a while, there was a building site down. I can't remember where
Oh,
exactly.
the
I can't
massive-
remember like names
I
of the
know what you mean.
areas.
The one across the road from where I used to live.
Maybe, yeah. There's a building site anyway, sort of downtown, and that is actually what has become the casino, and it stretches out like across the road as well, and covers part of the freeway or whatever it's called, and it looks awesome. There's some like high level apartments in the top of it that you can end up buying to live in, and all sorts of cool stuff like that. You can go in and play like poker and blackjack and roulette and all the usual stuff you'd expect. There's virtual horse racing machines. And there's this weird thing called the Lucky Wheel where you spend your in-game money on it and get a spin, and then you can like win your money back, or you can get like, I think you can get cosmetics like outfit pieces and stuff. You get like RP for your level and stuff, and you can get the ultimate prize is always a supercar. So you've got a chance at this supercar hypercar thing, and it looks like it'll change every single week. So there's always going to be a big like expensive hypercar in the lobby of the casino, and if you go up to the wheel, that's the thing that you've got the chance of winning, which is quite authentic. Like, having been to places like Vegas and stuff where they have shit like that going on all the time, it seems pretty legit, and it looks awesome so far.
So instead of putting loot boxes in, they put a casino in with a loot box you can like optionally walk up to and activate with your own in-game money.
Yeah. They've hidden loot boxes behind surprise mechanics. No.
Oh, them Kinder Eggs
no,
that they're going to have
it's-
to fucking give out. Fucking hell.
I saw, I think it was a BBC article where they tried to like jump on the bandwagon of games gambling bad. And like they were trying to give GTA Online shit for this mode, but then pretty much everybody else in gaming's kind of defended it and said, like, there's no real world value to this. It's actually fun and entertaining, and it is games that sort of involve like a little bit of skill element to them to some degree and stuff like that, and it's entertainment. It's the same reason people go to a real casino. Like, there's an entertainment factor rather than just spending money to try and win more. There's like the entertainment factor of playing poker or playing blackjack, playing roulette, and so on.
Yeah, rather than buying a loot box and opening it, there's no enjoyment in that unless you get what you want, which...
Yeah, exactly. There's no entertainment factor to it, except the surprise, and you do get something out of it. So, but yeah, like I think literally, I remember reading something about you paid about $500 to join the casino, which is nothing in GTA Online, and then you get so many free chips every day that you can go gamble with. By buying into the casino, or it's something to that effect. Anyway, you get so many free chips every single day, so you can keep going back. So for $500 in-game dollars, which is next to nothing, like you get 8 times that for a basic mission, don't you? Realistically,
probably more.
So, and then you're getting 1,000 chips a day to go and gamble with and play. Like, that's why people are defending it and saying, no, this is not. Good job, BBC, but no. Like, nice try, but no. So, And there's these arcade machines as well that have basically got.
Grand Theft Auto
Well,
1,
I don't know
2
what
in
games are on it
London,
yet because I've not been on it to see them. But it looks like they're going to put like old arcade style games on these machines.
should have
that you can
put-
go in and play as well.
They really needed to put GTA 1, 2 in London on it. That would have been...
Funnily enough, when I was looking at the videos that I watched about these updates, this exact same thing was said. Like, imagine if you walk in there and you've suddenly got like the old games playing inside. It's like GTAception.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You've got the old GTAs inside GTA, and then it's like, oh my god, It's like
That'd be great.
playing GTA to play GTA. So the other point that's been made recently as well is think about how old that game is. 6 years now.
Yeah.
And it's
Mental,
still
isn't it?
getting big updates like that to keep people
And
playing. And it's still got a
It
good
pulls
player
people
base.
back.
Yeah, it's got a good player base still as well. So,
Like I went back to it for the oh god, what was it? The Destruction Derby thing or whatever
Yeah.
it was. That they put in
Yeah.
it. I went back for that. That weren't that great, but this casino thing is making me want to sort of go back again.
I'm tempted to go pick it
Gonna
up
go,
just
I'll
to
go gambling after
mill
this.
around in the casino. Maybe. At some point very soon.
I'll have to
anyway.
get dressed up, though.
Yeah.
Look the part.
Yeah,
Don't you
definitely.
worry, I've got my horse mask still.
And
my
I've
leopard
got.
print pants.
I'll go as Catman.
I'll go
Do you
as
remember when I was Catman?
I'll go as my leopard pimp.
Yeah, but that's the same outfit as that I wear for Catman, so you can't go as that.
I've always worn leopard. I used to have a
Not
I have a
allowed.
I don't
leopard
care.
pink
I
car.
was Catman before you were ever a leopard.
I don't give
Trust
a
me,
shit.
there's videos on YouTube that prove this. So
I don't give a shit. I'm going as a leopard.
consider yourself evidenced.
I'm going as a leopard.
You've been evidenced. Silence.
Where's a zebra?
Yeah, there was a point where we all wore a different kind of animal outfit. Oh no, I wasn't the Catman. I was the Pussy Man. That's what I was, because my name was said like that.
I just wore a t-shirt that said "Smell like a bitch."
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So moving on from casinos, gambling, and other things, there's just a quick bit of news, which I know will come as welcome news to quite a few people I know that has sort of mentioned this in the past. But 2 Point Hospital is coming to consoles later this year. It's coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. But that's a nice little game, strategy game, building game, simulation game. I don't
Do you
know
know
what
what
you call
I
it.
prefer?
Theme Hospital.
I prefer it the other way around. Consoles coming to hospitals this year.
They do actually.
Why? Do you plan on
that.
spending extended time in a hospital room?
Well, no, but when you are in hospital for a long period of time, imagine just being able to crack an Xbox out and chill in your bed. You'd be sound.
Yeah, but a lot of people just take their own console if they're in hospital like that for a long time.
Yeah, but what if you don't know? What if you wake up in hospital? Then you
Get
were never
someone to
prepared.
bring it for you.
You get someone to bring it, yeah.
What if you're in a different country?
Well, then you're fucked anyway, aren't you? Because
Yeah.
your medical bills and potentially the treatment that you're getting are going to kill you. Depends on the country, obviously, but it's
Let's say
either the
Colombia,
medical
for argument's
bills
sake.
or the treatment. One of them's going to kill you. So, but yeah, 2 Point Hospital coming to consoles at some point soon.
Awesome.
So
Nice.
yeah, and that wraps it up for news this week. Unless either of you two have anything to add before we move on.
Nope. Diddly squat.
Oops.
No, I have
Deja news.
That's good. No, I don't have any more news.
Okay.
It's time to play a game.
What's funny about this happening, me misclicking the sounds and stuff, is a friend and listener has recently been messaging me asking about starting their own podcast. So they were asking about like how we record, things like that. So I gave him like a little bit of an idea of how Zencaster works.
With
And
great
I
difficulty.
was basically making the point of the joke that I always fuck up this music comes from the way that this soundboard works and show them the soundboard. And the irony of ironies is that I've done it right after I've explained it. So the next episode he listens to is a prime example of how to not use Zencaster. But as this segment of the show should be about, it's time to play a game. So Joshua won last week, I think, didn't he? Meaning it's you two tied on 4 wins each and me on 11. But it's James's turn to host this week. So I don't know what to expect. I never know what to expect with James. It's usually lazy.
It's going to be a game where we do all the work.
Yeah, it's notorious that Joshua does good concepts and fails execution. James phones it in and gets someone else to do the work, whether it's us or a listener. 99% of the time, James has done nothing.
It is in fact you two that are doing all the work, which makes my life a lot easier. So, this game is called That Donut Looks Good. And these are the rules. So,
Oh, wait. It's called what?
That donut looks good.
I need to know why. Explain the rules.
I was making the game, and Kate walked in with some donuts. So I went, that donut looks good.
That's just what you called the game.
Yep. I have no name for this game other than that donut looks good.
This is like peak James phoned it in. Like he's not even naming the games now. He's just writing down thoughts.
Anyway, the rules to this are, so I'm going to be sending you a word, which is a password, right? You got to bear with me on this. And you have to say a word to the other person that links to the password for them to try and guess what the password
so this game is called
similar
Password,
to like word association.
and it's played on an American TV show.
See, the trick is, Joshua, is that donut looks good is a password. Huh?
Okay.
Did you get it?
No, I still don't understand.
No, but continue.
Right, an example being, if I said the word hedgehog,
Yeah.
Sonic.
yeah, you'd think Sonic. That's the link. So the password was Sonic. I said hedgehog for you to link it to Sonic. So I'm going to be sending one of you a word.
So why are you sending it when you could just say it to the person who's guessing?
What?
Because
Instead of sending me the word hedgehog to say to Thomas.
Because part of the
for him
game
to guess.
is you're coming up with a word to link it.
Right.
Joshua
Yeah?
still doesn't fully understand.
No,
So-
I get it now.
I'm going to be sending you, for example, Joshua, I would have sent you the word Sonic, okay? To which you would have said hedgehog. And Thomas would then have to work out what the word was based on you saying hedgehog.
Why is this one of those games again where it benefits him to be as awkward as possible about me?
Yeah,
getting
that's
it
what I was about
right?
to say.
Yeah, but
Am I
if
allowed?
Joshua's awkward,
If you sent me
then you can be
Sonic
awkward.
and I said shoes,
What kind of listening experience
because he does wear
does that give
shoes.
the end listener? If me and Joshua just being
A
cagey
lot of
as
chaos.
fuck, like Sonic, he's like, "There's a boom named after this." What?
But the thing is, you can literally only use one word. So you can't say, like, this is part of this. You have to say just one word, and one word only, that links to
This
that thing.
game is going to end in an argument and maybe fists.
He's already started in an argument.
Well, you have 5 words each to try and crack
Just
from
send
the
me a
other
text
person.
even
then.
that
Let's
many.
get on with it.
I'll start by sending Joshua a message. Joshua, do not read out the word that I send you. That is the password. You have to come up with a word that links to the password for Thomas to try and guess it, okay?
Okay.
I've sent the password.
I sent a random word to try and put him off.
Bang.
Is the thing always a game?
It's gaming related. It's not a game. It's just something related to a form of gaming.
So Thomas has
Or
only got
anything.
this one opportunity to guess this, or have I got to give
It
him
can
another word?
pass it and come back to it.
No, I'm just going to say
Then do
gun.
I get to guess it?
I'm just going to say gun.
No.
You can have multiple guesses. It's not gun.
Oh. Shooter. Shoot.
No.
Fire.
Shoot
Correct.
is correct. Shoot,
Shoot
is
is
correct.
correct.
Right, Thomas, I'm sending your password. For
This is
Joshua.
going to end 5-5. What do I do? Just say one word?
One word that links to that word.
This is just stupid.
Yeah.
Ethernet.
What? Internet.
No.
Lag.
No.
Connection speed.
You're getting closer, but no.
Ping.
No, you're getting further away.
Yeah, you're going opposite way now.
Think physical.
Router.
You got to think physical. Physical. It's not
Cable.
Router. Yeah!
That's it. He's got it. Cable.
Oh my
How
God.
does this game work?
That's-
Because he had shitloads of
That's not-
guesses and I didn't. Do I
Shall
win
I limit
more
the
points
guesses?
now?
Shall I do 3 guesses?
No, maybe do it whoever gets it quicker or something. I don't know. I could just see this ending 5-5 if we just allowed
It's
to
not,
guess
'cause
and
I've,
guess
I've
and
got,
guess.
like, they get harder, which gives you more
They get
points.
harder than Cable.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've locked my phone.
Good start. Go on, Joshua. I've sent it.
I'm thinking. God.
Jesus. Christianity. Almighty being.
Rotten.
Rotten. Of all the words, you choose rotten.
I'm trying to make it difficult,
All right, then. All right.
but
fair
not unrelated.
enough. Okay.
Apple.
Okay.
No.
Zombie.
Oh!
Yep.
Correct.
I was going to say zombie first, but...
That was
I
a
thought-
really good guess.
Was it? I thought it was obvious it was zombie. The only reason I guessed
No.
apple before
So-
zombie is because you were like...
So far.
Oh, that's too vague. Whoa. I was like, okay, maybe he's like trying to play on words, so apple.
So far, we've had shoot and zombies, which is one of James's main game modes on COD, and cable, which he's just got new internet and will have had to plug in all his cables after moving.
This
Let's
is
see
just-
what other word relates
No.
to James's life.
No, these are literally just James's thoughts. He's thinking about shooting zombies, but he knows he needs to plug in a cable to get the best connectivity whilst he's doing so.
That don't look good.
Go on, give it next one. Let's find out what else James has been
What?
thinking about in past 24 hours.
Am I only allowed to use one word?
One word.
Oh.
What about hyphenated words?
One
Can I
word.
use brand names?
Yeah, if that's the one word you want to go with,
What if the brand name has more than one word in it?
then you can only
Like
use
Toys R
part of
Us.
that brand name. Toys.
R for Toys R Us.
I don't know what to...
There's some really fucking weird ones coming up if you're struggling with
I'm
these
just going to say
ones.
broadband.
For fuck's sake, another internet one.
What do you mean another internet one? There was cable.
No, he doesn't understand. Yeah, but
Ethernet.
it's because I went Ethernet cable. I didn't go down like
Oh, yeah,
controller
yeah.
or
Fair
charging.
Fair one.
But what I love is what
Internet.
yeah, there we go. I was trying to work out for you to realise that you'd said the answer already.
Fucking hell, James.
This isn't even a game anymore. This is just James texting words to people.
See, it's hard to think of a word for this one. I was trying, but I couldn't. So good luck.
Celery.
What? Is this to do with gaming somehow?
Yes, kind of.
Salad.
No.
Crunch.
No. James, you'll understand why I've said celery in a few minutes when she's had like 20 guesses.
Oh, for God's sake. Overcooked.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh dear. It's hard when you're in the unknown.
Plants vs. Zombies.
No. You're not close at all.
I can imagine not. I've been given the word celery.
No, but you told me if I were close or not, so I've just...
Green.
No. Let him have as many guesses as he wants, James.
This is stupid.
I'm going to give him 2 more.
Oh, what?
2
That's
more
not
guesses.
as many as he wants.
I have no idea.
I don't blame you one bit.
Do you not have any idea either?
Of course I know.
Well, you must know because he sent you the text. Stick.
No. 1 more.
No.
Dip.
No. Don't say it,
No.
Joshua. We'll come back to it. We'll give him a chance to have another go at it with a different word.
Okay, that's
Later on.
Do you know why I've given that as a clue though?
Not a clue.
Like the actual reason.
But when we come back,
Oh,
you could,
well, that helps.
no, when we
so
come
you
back,
should have just
James
said, well, I
knows
don't...
the answer and still doesn't understand the link. Brilliant.
when we come back to it, you have got to use a different word though.
Okay.
Okay, this one. I'm going to give you a stupid one now because you give me a stupid one. Let's see. Cat.
Ezio.
No. I see why you went there.
Good
but
link.
no.
Good link.
I did, to be fair, I could have just gone Ezio for this, and that would have been even harder. He's going to come in room now and be like, now?
You said my name. I don't know why he went like whatever accent that was.
That's the extent of your Italian, too. English.
Full English.
I'll have one, please.
So the clue is cat.
Yes.
Putty cat.
Animal Crossing.
No.
I'm guessing I'm going in wrong direction there.
Yeah. You've not even been close yet, so...
The thing is, as well, this is a really good clue.
Thanks. Unlike celery.
Well, thank you for not doing what I did and making it more difficult than it should have been.
This is possibly the closest clue that you could get, other than one other word
Shut
that
up,
I'd
giving
used.
him extra clues. I
You
didn't
are
get
giving me extra clues.
Other than, that's right, hard that, I don't even understand.
Because I didn't. With this one, I really do.
Khajiit.
A what?
No.
Thomas knows.
It's a race in Elder Scrolls
Oh.
that are basically cat people.
3 more guesses, Joshua.
How much time between them? Because I'm struggling.
All right, just throw
Enough
whatever you
time
want
that
out
I'm
there,
not
then.
sat here editing out 5 minutes of your silence.
Meowth.
No.
No.
2 more. No. 1 more.
Tom and Jerry.
Nope.
No, that was gonna be one of my clues actually, thinking about it. But I realised I could only use one word, so I went cat.
So you've just given me another clue.
It's your last guess anyway, before we have to...
Lion.
Incorrect. Right, we'll
Yeah,
come
'cause
back
Tom
to
and
that
Jerry
one after.
makes lion.
Right, so Joshua, your next password for Thomas is...
Password.
There we go. That is the password.
Random thought of James, more like. Oh my god, we've only done 3 each. This is the 4th one, isn't it?
It is
Clip.
indeed.
Be forever.
Did you just say clit?
Clip
Oh.
of a P.
Oh, right.
Clip.
Yes.
Magazine.
No.
No.
Bullets.
No.
No.
Am I in the wrong direction?
No,
here?
you're on the right line.
Before I carry on down that direction. Reload.
Yeah,
Correct.
reload. Boom. Right.
What score, James?
Well, at the minute Thomas has got 3, you've got 2 because he's done 1 extra than you. But yours is coming.
That's not one word.
The password doesn't have to be one word. Your clue does.
Yeah.
Since when?
Since James decided he wanted to think of 2 things and make a little bit of a tiny sentence.
External.
Hard drive.
Yeah.
In 1. Nice.
I think I should win prizes for having the best guessable clues.
Right, Joshua, yours is there.
I'm interested to know how many people, once I said cat, was screaming the word at Joshua whilst he sat there guessing random shit.
Flash of light. Shit.
That's not one word.
That's not one word.
Just throwing 3 out there.
There you go, Thomas.
Flash of light.
Don't use that as your
Right,
clue.
priest.
You gotta... Right, priest.
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 Yeah.
Is this
2 massive
Satan's
clues
hour?
there.
Heel.
Oh,
Heal.
yeah.
Correct.
Nice one.
He said flash of light because it's a very common healing
It's-
spell in games like World of
Yeah.
Warcraft.
Right.
And then priest is a class that is notorious for being a healer.
And for some reason, I just said it out loud because I thought, yeah, that's one word.
Don't worry, Joshua. James is just brain farting words into text right now. So. He's probably not even thought of these in advance. He's probably thinking
got
them on the
He's
fly.
currently playing a game of zombies with internet problems, and
Sorry, I could complete full circle on my clues here. Dogs.
I fucking hate this.
Can you see what I've done there, James? Can you see what I've done?
No.
No. Dogs.
Type it and explain it to me, because Joshua explained his to me and I still don't understand his, so... Right, 5 guesses, Joshua, on dogs. Oh! Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it.
Kill streak.
Oh, you little shit!
Have I got that in one?
Whoa!
My clues are too good.
That was amazing, to be fair.
My clues are too good.
That was amazing. Right,
I think it was the plural that did it, to be fair. Dogs.
yeah, like, I've got dogs.
Yeah.
Right.
I have. No, I've only got a
There
cat.
are another 3 each that are worth 2 points, but we'll go back to the other ones that are just worth 1 that you both couldn't get.
Okay.
So,
See
Joshua,
if either of us can get them.
can you remember which one it was that Thomas didn't get of yours, or do you need me to send it again?
Yes. No, I've got it.
Right, a
Give
different
me a
word.
different clue then.
So-
That's
yeah.
not celery.
It's not celery. Okay. Treyarch.
What?
That's a really hard one again.
Oh, it isn't it? Shit. I've gone for the actual game for some reason. There you go, there's a clue. I don't know.
That's not even
Well,
a
that
clue.
didn't help me.
That's sending him down a dark alley.
Treyarch. Obviously, a game that they make, and Celery. I can't change my clue, can I?
No.
I should
You've
have
said celery
Treyarch.
and Treyarch.
I
like,
don't want
that-
to say Treyarch. Oh, I've just said it because I was thinking of the game, and I was thinking of giving
It's
him a
not even
clue
a-
about the game.
Black Ops.
No.
The game that I've said. It's not a game.
Stop giving him more clues.
In my explanation,
Stop
to James,
stop
I
justifying
mentioned
it. You're
the game.
allowed 1 fucking word.
I don't want to justify it. I want to give him a different clue.
It's too late. You said it.
The noise that they use to make the sound of broken bones.
No.
That is my explanation to James.
That is not far off what this is, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh my god.
Like, believe it or not, that is very, very like on the right lines.
That is very, very on the right lines.
Yeah.
Crunch.
Yeah.
No.
Snap.
No.
No.
Crackle.
No. I'm going to give you two more.
Pop.
I'll not include the pop. Two more clues.
Oh,
two
come on,
more
you
guesses.
can't include the crackle either. Surely it was obvious what I was
All
doing.
right, then 3 more guesses.
For God's sake. So my clues are Treyarch and Celery.
Oh, Jesus.
He's doing this on purpose.
Unfortunately,
I think I should win
No,
because
I
he's
didn't-
been a douche.
I want to give you another clue, but he won't let me.
Yeah, because it's
So
not my fault
I've
you
said it by
that.
accident. I know, but I've said it by accident. I should have said something else. I read the wrong part of our
But now Thomas has got the option to fuck you up big style if he wants to.
Fuck him a big style.
I still don't know what Cats is going to be, so...
2 guesses.
I really don't know because all I've got is Celery and Treyarch, and then you sounded like really like impressed that I'd got to Broken Bones from there.
Yeah. It's along them sort of like...
Sound effect.
No.
That's what the celery's used to make.
Last guess.
I'm just jamming in clues where I can.
I really can't think of anything other than Snap. I've said that already, I
You
think.
said that.
Crack.
You like,
Unfortunately,
you've said that. You said crackle.
You were out of guesses, and the word was, what is it, Joshua?
It's headshot.
Fuck off!
Celery and Treyarch, and you were supposed to get headshots from it.
Fucking way good.
I didn't mean to say Treyarch at all. My
you
explanation
did.
to James is the headshot noise on Call of Duty World at War was made with a hammer, a helmet, and a piece of celery. And that's what I was trying to get at. But I said Treyarch by accident because I was thinking about that explanation.
Anyway, Thomas, different
didn't mean
word
to say
for
it.
the password I've sent you. The one that Joshua couldn't.
Make it fucking hard so I don't get it.
That's what she said. I gave him cats before on this one, didn't I? Cat. So I'm gonna give him a second clue of. They all make it too easy for him to get.
It's a hard one to work around different clues, isn't
because
it?
if I can't stay along the same lines as what I've already gone. Cheese.
Cheese. Oh, you're gonna. Is it mouse, as in computer mouse?
It is indeed computer.
No, it's just a normal mouse that eats cheese and got killed by my cat.
Right, we're moving on to 2 pointers now. And what you can do for this is use 2 words to describe this password. Joshua, I've sent
Who's
you
first,
one over.
Yeah.
2 words to describe.
How many of these is there each?
3
James, by
each.
the way? Okay.
Sim
I was checking
City.
the time. No. Traffic.
No.
Building.
No.
3 more guesses.
Is it? Hang on. Is the answer 2 words? Oh, and it could be anything, couldn't it?
It could
the
be
answer?
anything, yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. Simulation.
Correct.
Bingo. What's his name? Oh, right. Thomas will
The
say.
answer was in the clue.
That one is yours.
I should hope it is. That's generally how this game should work, Joshua. Treyarch.
It's what Sim
Treyarch.
stands for. Go on then, mine.
Celery.
There's a very funny throwback I can make, but I'm not going to make it because no, I don't think you'll get it. But I'll mention that after he gets it right.
If he gets it right.
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber, as in two separate words, or like Beat Saber?
What I said, Beat Saber.
Beat or beef?
I smell like beef. It's beat.
The best thing was he
Saber.
repeated it to you. And went,
Saber
"What,
or
beat saber?"
safer?
Oh my god. Beat. Saber. Vroom, vroom, vroom. If that's not a clue, I don't know what is.
That's, again, a really good... Thomas, your clues are spot on, I'm not going to lie.
Because I'm not a moron.
Getting celery thrown at you for an headshot.
I really don't know.
Come on, at least start guessing.
Star Wars.
No.
Incorrect. 4 more guesses.
I'm not gonna get this.
How?
I don't know what you're trying to lead me to with Beat or Saber.
Nothing. Just Beat Saber.
Try thinking of Beat Saber.
Don't give him extra clues. Stop giving extra clues. When my clue is already amazing enough. Stop cheating.
Yeah, but he's saying it wrong, which isn't helping him.
He's not saying it wrong. He's saying Beat Saber.
Yeah, but as if there's 2 separate things.
Well, they are, technically. It's 2 separate words. Hence me using it, because I'm allowed to use 2 words. Wow. Oh, no, I was wrong now.
I don't know. I'm just getting confused now.
Can he just pass? Can he pass it so I can tell him the answer and make him sound stupid?
If he
Well,
wants to, yeah.
are we not
But
coming back
we could
to
come
it?
back to it.
Oh, can I give him another clue then? Can I give him another clue and him be punished for the fact that I've had to give him another clue?
Well, when we come back to it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just come back to it. I can't think of anything.
There we go. Joshua, that's yours sent over. So we'll come back to that one later.
Fuck me.
That's not a decent clue.
Incest. Is he going to give me a clue at any
I'm
point?
thinking
I think he's gone
it's
to
not
put out another fire.
Japanese developer.
Hideo Kojima.
No.
Konami.
Correct.
I couldn't think of anything to give you a clue for that other than what
Well-
they actually are.
Thomas's clue giving is about to be put to the test.
I bet I'm good at it still.
I like to think you are.
Chew gum.
Duke Nukem.
Oh, yes. Right, last one apiece. Quite straightforward ones.
Small Tiny. No. Shit.
Little Big Planet.
No.
You've done it, Joshua. You've
I
done
don't
it.
care, James.
No, you've done it. You've
Small tiny.
given 2
Fucking
words.
hell.
It's not my fault you can't process words that are coming out of your mouth.
So basically what we're saying here is I've got screwed again.
Yep. Small, tiny. When you know what
Microscope.
this is. When you
Close.
know what this is.
Close.
That's what I said.
He's making sure he said the right words this time.
Small tiny microscope is close.
Oh, when you know what this is, Thomas.
Bug.
Incorrect. 3 more guesses.
You were very close. Just
Telescope.
change the word a bit.
No, shut up, Joshua.
I just said telescope.
Shut up, Joshua.
Tiny is not a clue.
Micro machines.
Incorrect. 2 more guesses. Joshua, gaffer tape your mouth for something for 2 minutes. What's the these
No. Because I feel horrible because I didn't mean to say that.
Well, you did. It's a tough
Small
shit.
and tiny are the same clue, so I should be allowed to say another word.
No, because that is
They
two
mean
words.
the same thing.
I don't give a shit. You said them.
Just let me guess. Micro machines.
You said that twice
You
now.
said that.
Oh shit!
Like me saying small, tiny, you just said the same guess twice.
Micro machines.
Correct. One more guess.
I'm assuming micro is right, but I could be on the wrong lines assuming micro is right. So, Microsoft.
Correct.
Boom. Got it. Small,
Thank
tiny.
How have I got that from small tiny? It's
I
beyond
have got
belief.
no idea. Right. Thomas, I've sent the last one. And it's up to you what you do with it because there are no more for him.
Can I make sounds as well as two words?
No.
What about sound instead of a word? Is it allowed
Just
to do that?
Thomas, all I'm saying is he's not got one to give you anymore, so
Guava energy. Do you know why I've said that, James?
not a clue.
You don't? Oh, I'm going to send you a picture of why I've said that.
Okay.
It actually says energy guava instead of guava energy. But
Yeah.
the fact that I could picture that so well in my head immediately shows.
That's good. I applaud that. Are you still with us, Joshua?
I can't believe
Yeah.
the fact that that word led me to those two and I almost got them exactly right.
I can't play this game. I can't think quick enough.
Small, tiny. Flashing light.
Celery.
Just the standard of clues he's given me is beyond belief.
I know, and you still got on right.
Shit.
Bar one.
Yeah, that's because he gave me a headshot as Celery and Treyarch.
Root Ninja.
Incorrect. 4 more
No.
guesses. That's your first guess.
I like
After
I
15
like
minutes.
the way you're going, but it's nowhere near right at all. The problem is the way that I've associated the word as actually has got something to do with gaming, just not the way James intended it,
Yeah.
but only loosely connected to gaming the way that I've done it. So that's your problem, that you're going to be thinking of gaming things that are nothing to do with what I've said.
It's not fucking easy. This. I can't think like a normal person.
No, it's not easy, Mr. Celery. Mr. Tiny Small.
I love it how he says it and he's like, no, I didn't mean that.
Yeah, I didn't mean it. That's the problem. Pineapple Express.
Incorrect. 3 more guesses. At least you get to trim 15 minutes this podcast out, Thomas.
Luckily. And you say get to, like it's a fun thing for me to have to do.
I don't know. They're my last guesses.
Okay.
Can he pass it again? Is that
Yeah,
all
he's
right?
passed it, but we've got to go back to the other one.
This game.
Right. What was the first one that he didn't get? And what was the clue? In fact,
Did I even get the
clue
cats
for
one?
it was Beat
Yeah,
Saber.
it was mouse. Oh yeah, Beat Saber. So your next clue is Oculus Rift.
Virtual reality?
Boom.
Yes.
Right, now, Joshua, we're back onto the other one. If you get this right, you win the game.
Is that it?
Yeah, if you get
Oh,
this
you
one
want
right,
to
you've
say
won the
it.
game.
Because my clues are far too good for him. That's why.
Go on. What's your
Vice City.
Guava Energy and Vice City?
The beauty of that is that's thrown him really off after my previous clue of Energy Guava. So, or Guava Energy. So he's trying to work out how to connect
M2 to then get
and Vice
his
City.
I don't understand how they match.
You will. I want to be a...
No.
I'm sorry, James, you're not like Nickelback. I apologise.
Oh my God, stop giving him clues.
I still don't understand it.
Look at this phone.
Shut up. That's got nothing to do with it at all. That's just...
Right, Joshua, you have
Nickelback.
2 guesses to get this. If you cannot get in 2 guesses, we are done.
Oh, I've got it now. I actually have it. I know what it is. It's Rockstar.
I want to be a rock star.
Guava Energy, explain. I understand energy
Purple
star.
can of Rockstar, you moron.
I don't
The
drink
fact that he said
shit.
Rockstar, it doesn't matter. The fact that he said Rockstar, and the first thing I thought of was the purple can that said Energy Guava on it. Says a lot about my lifestyle.
I'd have made the
I knew that was a
connection
difficult
from
one.
Vice City and just the word energy because of Rockstar.
Yeah. Yeah, Joshua. Well, that was a shit show. Well done, James.
Yeah, but they're the games that listeners enjoy because they get to participate too.
They're the games that I do not appreciate because I lose. And I did the best.
That's the
Yeah, you
best bit
did.
of it. You give the best clues and that, and guess them in the quickest time and stuff, and Joshua still wins.
I don't know. I don't know.
This is as bad as that time Joshua made me roll a dice.
that you couldn't
Playing tabletop
see.
games. I don't mind tabletop games, but in the context of competition, no. Scores. That means that I can't even talk. I've just lost my mind. That means that I am now on 11 wins. Joshua is on 5, and James is on 4. So, James, you've only shot yourself in the foot there, really, by producing that game of it.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Okay, time to go through this bit.
Who's
So, yes, it's me this time because you two have done something already. So, the question this week, as Thomas has put in Discord, the UK has a new prime minister this week. But if you were to take anyone from a game to run your country, who would it be and why?
Johnny Gap?
That's just because you're playing fucking Saints Row, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't believe he didn't say Chris Redfield.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm not on that hype at the minute. Chris is always going to be my boy, but Johnny Gap at the moment, he's up there.
Anyone for you, Thomas?
No, I asked the question. That was my contribution. No, to be honest, I genuinely not thought about it. Tyrael, because he's a badass. He's got heavenly powers, and
Dreamy eyes.
He does have dreamy eyes.
He knows how to get shit done.
What was that noise?
I don't know. We were just waiting for you to react.
I would pick on Fable 3, Walter, the guy who advises you when you are king or queen.
No, you see, he'd be vice prime minister.
Yeah. He'd be the advisory to the prime.
I just thought, let's give him a
like
chance. He's bossing me about, telling me how to rule country or whatever it is. Fuck it. Let him have a go.
Let him sort Brexit.
Yeah.
Kingdom.
Let's get into what people have sent in anyway. So, 1 second, I need to get the page up. Here we go. Enas.
I'll give you that. That's fairly close to being accurate.
Why? What is
Very close to being
accurate?
accurate. You have to roll the R because it's not an English name. So Inars.
I can't do that. I can't make that noise with my mouth.
Inars. Don't worry, it took me 6 months of knowing this person to be able to say it properly, and I still don't. Inars. This is the beauty of European languages that we'll miss after Brexit is they do cool things with letters that we don't. Inars.
Yeah, but I can't do that, so I don't want any part of that. I'm physically incapable of doing that. Got shouted at in school in my Spanish lessons for not being able to do it.
Okay.
Next, anyway, we'll actually read what he said. Shepard, less talking, more doing, and he would solve matters without blaming the aliens and threatening to kick them out.
Do not trust Shepard. Sorry, it's from COD. Different Shepard.
Yeah, wrong Shepard, mate. Wrong Shepard.
They all thought something to do with sheep.
To be fair as well, like, at least 2 people commented on this afterwards saying, you beat me to it, I was going to put this. So it was a fairly common response.
So let's...
Commander John Shepard or Johnette. I don't know. What's it called when you're a girl? Jones Shepard? I don't know. Oh, is John Shepard not the one you play as? Is that a different John? Is that a different Shepard?
I don't know. I never played Mass Effects. Not my cup of tea.
Okay.
Shepard is the main character. Commander Shepard.
Yeah, but in one of them you can be a woman.
You in the second or the third one you can be a woman. You just change character gender. You're still Shepard.
Yeah, but you're still not called John.
Well, no. I don't know what she's
called. So what's her name?
Commander Shepard.
So why is one called John and the other one got no name?
I don't know.
Not sexist.
I don't know. They're just... Jenny.
Joshua, write him a tiny small letter to give him a flash of light.
I love how this has turned into us abusing Joshua about why John Shepard has a name and Girl Shepard doesn't.
I don't know, because I didn't play as a woman, so I don't know.
I just don't know. I can't leave it alone.
Let's just point out a second that this full episode has been us just winding Joshua up to the from him putting out fires to being late to moving his computers.
Look, he has brought everything on of his own doing. There is nothing here that is not Joshua's own doing. So
it's great because it's usually me.
Next is Enzo, who said, "Gotta be Shepard for Modern Warfare, not afraid to get the job done, and doesn't take no crap from anyone."
This is the one
the thing is,
he's bad.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
He'll sell us down river for a can of tuna.
He's a bad guy, and doesn't he get shot in the head? Spoiler alert.
No, does he not get a throwing knife thrown into his eye?
Oh, that's it, throwing knife. Yeah,
because you get stabbed, don't you? And he's fighting Price, and Soap's like, Price.
Oh no, he shoots Ghost, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he shoots Ghost and shoots. Who else is it? Soap, Ghost, and Roach.
Does he kill Roach as well?
Yeah, they kills them both, and then
because you're playing as Soap at that point, aren't you?
No, you play as Roach at that point because you both die. And then you hear on the radio you're getting burnt alive.
You're playing as Soap because Soap's the one that throws the knife in his eye, and you throw the knife in his eye.
Yeah, that's at the very end. Yeah. That's at the very end.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I'm on about when Ghost dies, and then...
That's pretty much at the end, isn't it? Or is that earlier on? I can't remember.
Point, that.
Okay, that's when he turns.
You're at the top of the hill next to the villa.
That's when you know that he's
and he shoots Ghost and shoots you. That's how level ends.
Yeah, because it gets the device thing off you.
Yeah.
And then kills you. And then you hear on the walkie-talkie, what's his face, Price, going, "Do not trust Shepard! Do not trust Shepard!" Yeah, because
you've been saying it for the last 5 minutes since Shepard got brought up as a name.
Do not trust Shepard!
Next is Paul Flinders of the Paul Posse.
Hi, Paul of the Paul Posse.
I think we need to elect a leader to the Paul clan, and only he is qualified to run the country properly.
Yes.
The question is, which of the many Pauls would you elect?
I think
let's run a.
I think
all the Pauls need to run in an election campaign.
They need to send in a statement.
Who is the leader of the Pauls?
They need to send in a statement of why they should be the leader of the Paul Posse, and we'll read them out next.
Yes, okay, all the Pauls. Is there 4 of them?
I think there's 4, yeah.
The four
Yeah, I
Pauls.
remember
Cash,
4 Pauls.
Flinders, Dummy, and Kelso.
Yeah. And any other Pauls out there who listen and just don't happen to send things in, but are just like silent members of the Paul posse, if you would like to take your chance to lead your party to greatness, then send in a written statement as to why you should be leader of the Paul posse.
Yeah.
And we'll read them out.
If there are any Pauls that don't
Yeah.
send anything in and we're not aware of, they are like Illuminati Paul posse.
And can we get the winner of this to come on the show and be crowned?
Maybe.
Crowned the what we're going to call them?
Paul.
Can't be the leader. The
Papa Paul.
politician.
Papa Paul.
Papa Paul.
James,
Yeah, I like
politicians are good.
Paul-
Papa Paul, the politician of Paul posse.
it. Papa Paul, politician. of the
Parliamentary
Paul posse.
member. The Paul minister.
The Paul Minister.
The
That is
president.
what he's got to be. He's got to be the Paul Minister.
The Paul minister. Anyway, write in your election campaigns and we'll read them out. That's the summary here.
Next is Dan Smith. Dr. Robotnik. Everything would be automated and there would be little deaf robots skulking around. Sounds like heaven. What about groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons wrestling? He was strong, had good comebacks, and wasn't afraid to hit a child in the face for a raid.
Just to point out that he didn't answer his own question with a response. What happened there is he sent one in and then he sent another one later, and I just put them together
Well,
for ease.
Dr. Robotnik, I would have to say no to, because those robots have tiny animals in them, and that's a bit creepy.
Jim Carrey, though.
Well, I'll put this out there. Like, I'm a portly gentleman, and I noticed when I was playing with my mustache the other day that it's getting very Robotnik-like. So I might shave my beard and just start impersonating Dr. Robotnik.
So you're going to make a little exoskeleton for Ezio, then?
Yeah.
Do it in November.
Why November? Is that when the film comes out?
No, because for Movember, then you'll have the full like.
November. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Groundskeeper Willie, though. I would have Groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah, big game for that.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'd vote for Groundskeeper Willie. Chasm. So, Link from the Zelda games, because he's handsome and I've always had a crush on him. Me too.
What?
Nothing.
even
Joshua's
even
revealing
the
his
one in
true
Wind
self.
Waker.
Well, that just shows you how cute he was as a child, and now he's grown up and he's even
Careful!
cuter.
Whoa!
Just
whoa,
be careful.
Whoa! Move on. At
Let's
this
take a
point,
step
just
back.
move on. Just move
Go.
on.
Go put out
Do
another
not
fire.
justify having a crush on him by saying, "Well, that just shows how cute
I
he
don't
was as a
actually,
child."
but okay.
It's all right for Chasm being female to say, "No, actually, it's not. Probably that's still grooming." He's still grooming.
Let's just take a step back from all of this.
Just ignore
Let's
that
just say
one.
nobody fancies the baby version of
No.
Link. Everyone fancies the adult version of Link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
I can't remember which of the many games that's from. but
All of them.
It was a decent impression
All of them.
of Link. Do you think he does that when he comes?
Well, he can't make any other noises, so... Oh, no, wait, he can. He goes...
I thought you said he can't make any oven noises. Then I was like, what?
Yeah, he can't alert Joshua to when his food's gone over time.
Smith88 has said, we need Trevor Phillips in times like these. A tad psychotic, but at least he's honest. Unfortunately...
Isn't that just a description of Donald Trump, by the way?
Yeah, kind of.
A
Unfortunately...
tad psychotic, but at least he's honest.
Unfortunately, we always seem to wind up with a Melvin Big Smoke Harris.
Yeah, there is that too.
He just gets pissed off with someone during a war, kidnaps the leader, and hooks a car battery to their chest. Just because he's Trevor.
Oh, I thought you were describing Big Smoke then.
No.
I was like, that's not what Big Smoke does.
Big Smoke Bear.
Dummy 2008, Paul Carter. of the Paul posse.
Yes. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul. Got
Please
there in
remember
the
sending
end.
your submission to become leader of your clan.
Running for election of Paul Minister. Paul Minister candidate. Samus Aran, strong, independent, blast her way into making people agree with her bounty hunt on the side. Oh, there's a comma. With her. Blast her way into making people agree with her bounty hunts on the side. Can curl up in a ball and roll away when shit hits the fan and it all goes wrong. Isn't that what Theresa May did anyway?
And there's no way that Theresa May was strong or independent.
I'm just talking about
blasted anyone into making her agree with her.
I'm on about the curling up into a ball and
she
rolling
might be a bounty
away.
hunter, though. Theresa May could be a bounty hunter, but she's definitely not any of the other things.
Next up, then, is Deja and Tender Will Narwhal Will Hodkin.
Just Will.
Who's legally thinking of changing his name to Paul, by the way, because he feels he's missing out. That was something he brought up in Discord this week.
Now
Just
he's
be Will.
definitely going to change his name to Paul because he's going to
So he can become Paul Minister.
Paul formerly Just Will Paul Minister.
If you could send documentation of that, then you can have the role.
He suggested Kratos, the only god that hates the idea of authority, strong, wise, well-travelled, been through a lot of shit and came out of it a better man. How many politicians can do that?
None.
No.
They all back down.
And also switch the question up a bit. Who would make a better great dictator? GLaDOS would be my pick. Great dictator.
Ooh, that's actually a good flip. Who would make a good dictator?
Commander Johnson.
From
Yeah, but he's too patriotic. They're not that. Are they patriotic? Do you think they're more egotistical, aren't they? Trevor
Chris
Phillips.
I've got it.
Trevor Phillips.
Pikachu, because everyone will go with him because he's cute and he says Pika Pika.
That doesn't make him a dictator.
No, but he'd get up on the stand and go Pika Pika, Pika Pika, Pikachu, and people will go with him and agree with him. Moving on.
I'm just so thrown out by what Joshua said.
The last person in the list is Glenn Green, Baby G, G Green 93, Glendorf the Green. Geralt.
Just Glenn.
Just Glenn. Geralt, because if anyone stepped out of line, he would fuck them up. Also, he's sarcastic as fuck.
Do you know what? Hench Geralt would definitely mess them up. That's what Geralt from the new Netflix series is now known as to me. Hench Geralt.
That's it. That's all of them. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, thanks for that, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for sending your shit.
Yeah, thanks for sending in stuff. If you out there listening would like to get involved and send us things, then you can do so by doing the following things. You can follow us on Twitter, which is that_king_thing. You can go find us on Facebook by searching for That King Thing. You can go to the website, which is thatkingthing.com, and fill in the contact form. But more importantly, on that website, you can also find links to Discord. Which is finally coming true to my word of being an eventful place to be part of.
Eventful place.
New people are joining all the time. I was hoping you were going to go, fresh me. Because that's what they're called until they've been involved for so long. Yeah, so join the Discord too from the website. And go on YouTube, because we've still not been banned yet.
YouTube. Still not been banned.
Still not been banned. Banned free since 93. That is it for this week. So thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to go edit at least 10 minutes out of this episode where Joshua was just sat thinking. So if this episode comes in under 90 minutes, you'll know I've done a good job because it's at nearly 1 hour 40 right now. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Is he going on Dr. Mario again? That's it, I'm playing golf.